Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. Here's a chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Kessié.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has not gone well. Good running, strong and purposeful. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Franck Kessié, is a player, Peter, who really seems to have found his place. He's been described as the complete midfielder, with physicality, energy, quality, protecting his defence, and he plays an important hand in moves forward. You really can't be asking for much more than that.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. Not the most accurate pass. More and more pressure on the ball here. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note? Well, a decent chance! Kessié.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Agahawa. Scott. And Kessié. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Johnson. Atalanta are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Johnson, played with finesse. Who played through for the wide man, and he's straight offside. Now, can they get him away? Kessié. And he goes cross-field. Now it's Johnson. And it's Scott. Now it's Agahawa. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's quick to return it. And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Albirex Niigata with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Alberex Nigata have it back and can go again. Shot at goal! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Driving forward. Oh, he's bustling through. Can he finish? Oh, he's hit the bar. He will be livid with himself.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Pinches it off him. Kessié. And it's Scott. Scott. Now it's Luca, and it's made its way to him.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Now it's Agahawa. That's gone for a throw-in. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Steaming takes a shot! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! And there is your opener. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Scott. Nice control. Scott! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
That's beautifully weighted. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Atalanta certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Zamora. Now it's Johnson. Scott. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Luca showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a shade optimistic. Kessié. Zamora. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. And it's Scott. And that was asking for too much. Johnson. Nagalo. Zamora. Now it's Johnson. Now it's Agahawa. Scott. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! Off the post! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And the cross comes in. And the shot! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Atalanta finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Fernandes. Johnson. Babu. Knocks it out wide. In towards the back stick. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is ended up... Shot, surely! Well, now it's fallen kindly here. It's loose and again! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Caught offside that time. Brennan Johnson. Space for him to turn and look. Eiling Jr. did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Eiling Jr. picks it up out wide. That is good strength. Oh, he's played it in low. Albirex Niigata have their second corner now. He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ball's gone out of play.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 13, numero 9, numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 8, il numero 2. Attenzione,
Atalanta still behind thanks to that solitary strike.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's found a way through. And the finish! And a neat finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Albirex Niigata are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Atalanta are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Johnson. Knocks it into space. Ball swung in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Luca. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's picked his way through. And that's a good intervention. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's burst through. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Back where it came from. Flash, he's having a shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So here comes the substitution. And he's running through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Guendouzi. And it's Fernandez. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Luca.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Babu. Here's Adams. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Paz. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Johnson. And a chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to count. Oh, what has happened here? And he's lost his man here. He's in, must be. Can he finish? Relentless, just relentless. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Albirex Niigata find a position of real strength now. Well, that has not gone well. Played out wide, pass is just off target.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it, even if it's just a goal. The lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Mbabu. Now it's Johnson. Nagalo. Oh, he's having a go! What a hit! The save was firm. Nagalo. Johnson. Throw in. Adams.
Il indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Mbabu carries the ball down the right. It's a pretty loose pass, not the most accurate pass. Zamora. He's in a great position here. This looks promising. Johnson in acres of space out wide. He leaps for it! And he's stuck it away! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And we're done. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Atalanta desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.